Hi, my name's Daniel Castro. Mm, this is our meeting number 3 for stage 3 for the courses Valuation and Technology. We will explain about pallet transport robot by KiwiWatt and about the different valuation method. So Rodolfo will start, after that Cesar, and I will finish with my approach. Rodolfo.
Good
Dear
afternoon.
guys, I'm Rodolfo Rivas. Today I'm going to defend the value method that I choose for the exercise. First, I want to say that the innovation that we selected as a group was the pallet transport robot by KiwiBots. That's my classmate Daniel said. I'm going to basically explain and do an overview of what is a cost approach method. The cost approach method is a simple method that allows estimating the final value of the renovation or replacement project, taking depreciation into account. It is important to emphasize that the depreciation taken is based on the direct and indirect costs involved in the investment, which they are typically 10% roughly. The cost of the new replacement. For the project of the pallet transport robot, the direct and indirect costs of the implementation of the innovation for the company KiwiBots were estimated, where both the hardware, software, and the labor of the same were taken into account. Thus, having a final value of the project was 135 million Colombian pesos, making the figures feasible and grounded to reality. I think that this is a good option, and I think that it's like very focused in the solution that the company KiwiBots needs to improve their supply chain. Now I'm gonna leave you with my classmate Cesar.
Good afternoon. My name is Cesar Augusto Hernandez Duque from Grove 39. And this afternoon, I am going to tell to you about real audience method calculate with decision tree. For this opportunity, I am going to solve the decision, the exercise. Daniel, please.
Yes.
The first is we have to do is identify the decision that this company has with keyboards manufactures the pallet robot, and according to this we are going to see the probability regarding the price of bat one bet tool on manufacturing that go out do not change, that is the same, that they are the same or lower they are 25, 30 and 45 respectively. Compartir pantalla. We now dying a decision tree. We have two noise. The decision node that can be represented by a rectangle or with an asterisk, and on the other and with devil node. The probability is that is rise 0.25 dice stays 0.30 or cause decrease 0.45. Another characteristic of the event nodes is that the branches that they had or they even had to add I, because it does do the exclusive and exhaustive. I had to note at the result and that has to hide 100%. And when saying exclusive, it is generating and increasing in price as cannot happen, that is reduced at the same time. Then that its price goes manufacturing lot I1 GL and in coin out. 500,000. This will be the consequences I price good out the robot. For vast tools, the price good out it will yield an income of 300,000. Then I had the consequences for both but I ban bad tool or the keyword robot. If the price remains the same, they do not change. The utility is zero. That is, if the price remains the same, they will count out by hand. Here I can indicate that the utility will be zero. That is, that it will not win and it will not lose. It will be found behind. But if the price go down, but one and two of the kilowatt robot will suffer losses of 150,000. For batch 1 and 50,000. For batch 2 of these are the consequences of when price dropped. Now we see the question. A. So represent the problem with the decision tree. B. We all the batches 1 and 2 for the KiwiBot company show the company manufacturing. A 3 is will from left to right and the from right to left. We are going to start solving by calculating the expected monetary value of every node MUV and making the decision the whole for a decision node. The first on as the event notice, I am going to call this on and this on too. The expected monetary value one will be equal to the sum of the consequences multiplied by their respective probabilities. In this case, I had BM1 500,000 times 0.25 plus 0 times 0.30 plus less 100 counts on 1,000 times 0.45. This is equal to negative 25,000. BM2 30,000 times 0.25 plus 0 times 0.30 plus minus 50,000 times 0.45 BM2 equal to 52,500. And this will be a maximization where I had to decide each lot 1 or lot 2 is more convenient for me. Here it has a voice profit or loss for the thread we are working on in maximization. So the on that switch mid is lot 2 because 52,500 volt be the base decision. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rodolfo and Cesar. Uh, I will talk about mm my approach. This is a market approach. About the market approach, we can say that this approach considers the market prices of comparable assets that have been sold recently to give a value of a business or intangible asset. Uh, this approach, you can see publicity data and comparable transactions, but when we talk about the pallet robots, we can find a lot of stuff in the market, so it's difficult to comparable our price, but approximately it's like 25 millions in Colombia currency. So I guess and we can choose the first one is the more close to the real value. That is Rodolfo approach. So it's cost approach method. And that's all for us. And thank you so much, guys.
Kind regard tutor. The option that I show is the real option method calculate with the Black-Scholes model. Firstly, the real option method calculate with the Black-Scholes model is able to model the uncertainty and flexibility in decision making. It's able to consider multiple scenarios and possible outcomes. This means that environment can evaluate the different options and making an informed decision based on their current value and their potential future value to provide a more accurate and complete valuation. It allows to make informed and accurate decisions and in an environment of uncertainty and constant change.